So it's rest day at the Africa Cup of Nations with a couple of teams progressing to the quarterfinals of this championship. And we decided, you know what, Shui Anyani Fela from Rabat all the way to Casablanca on a speed train. The facilities here, man, are something else. So we've decided to come visit one of the biggest clubs on the African continent, Raja Athletic Club. Guess what? It's coached by our very own Fadlu Davids. Let's hear what he has to say. If you've been watching the Africa Cup of Nations broadcasting here in Morocco, and I hope you have, SABC showing all 52 matches, one of the themes that you would have picked up is passion on and off the pitch. And one of the reasons we decided to visit Raja Athletic Club, not simply because one of our own Fadlu Davids is the head coach, but we wanted to see that planning and passion down to a T. And that's exactly what we've got. And a rare feat, by the way. None of this actually happens. It's very rare that journalists, the media, come in here and watch a full training session. So I hope you enjoy the scenes and you hope you enjoy everything to do with this magnificent club in Casablanca.
It's been a fantastic tournament, well run, well organized by the Moroccan public, the Moroccan Federation. So world class, what we've seen so far, from fields to stadium to everything, and quite disappointing that South Africa's out, but it was a fantastic game, and Cameroon held out.
Even in our environment, the way that our players, our people, our friends that we speak to in the Moroccan fans and the Moroccan people, they're so positive around South African football. So I think that shouldn't change from our side. There's so many positives to look forward to in the coming years because of the fantastic development work that is being done in South Africa.
It was a match where, especially in the second half, where we conceded early, that destabilized us. Of course, then you can say the game plan was right, because we had 2-3 big moments in the first phase of the match where we could have scored. But yeah, we expected South Africa to go too far, much further. But let's be clear, in our last AFCON we had no expectation. And then getting to the semi-final, everybody was celebrating. Now we don't make it to the quarter-final where the expectation is high. It's completely the opposite. So we've got to regroup. I think this will help us when we approach the World Cup. The World Cup, of course, a bigger stage, and of course does playing the style more defensive work for Bafana, or should we continue the way we are going? I'm sure that with a technical report, with a coach, I'm sure he'll analyze and he'll come up with the right strategy come the World Cup.
You see it in the AFCON. There are so many players playing at the highest leagues within the other national teams, and I think that experience shows a lot. So I think going into the World Cup, look, we have to take our lessons from this. We have to open up our development. We have to try to get our players into the top leagues as much as we can. And hopefully that will improve us in the future.
Development is the key, and the Federation has pumped a lot of money into clubs, into having technical directors in each club, and having the right budget to be able to facilitate and help these teams. And of course us, we had one player at the Under-17 World Cup, and after the Under-17 World Cup he came to train with us, and now already promoted to the first team. We've got 3 players now, 2 18-year-olds and 1 16-year-old that are now with us. And of course, during this time where after COVID a lot of clubs were hit, and you have to rely on the youth.
So one of the things that we picked up through our walkabout with Coach Fadlu Davids was just a number of training pitches here, not just for the senior team, but for the junior team as well. They've even got apartments, so to speak. I mean, it's a clubhouse in simpler terms, but it's exactly what Coach has been telling us, that they bring in players from a young age and they make sure that these players are housed here and they are part of the setup it were. And definitely something that's a feature for me that I've enjoyed, besides just seeing all the training pitches. And then offices, gyms. I mean, it's a full facility here, a technical center like no other. And I'm sure a lot of clubs in the world can learn from this, can pick up some tidbits from Raja Athletic Club and so many other top football spaces, football outfits in the world. And I can see why this club is aiming so high and wants success.
Of course, we're always striving to be better. We're always striving to match the European standards, and of course that is good for African football, where clubs like ours can match the European standards with top pitches, with top facilities, to be able to prepare top meeting rooms, to have individual meetings, to have group meetings. That's very important in the modern game. We have Mali that is training here, that were based here, that were training at our facility, at our Raja Academy. And of course we have Coach Rida, who was with me at Simba, now the fitness coach of Mali. So that constant interaction, the goalposts, the field, are they watering the field, which field are we using? So it's fantastic to be part of this, and of course making a team like Mali come here, use our facility, feel at home, being able to have their preparation in a proper way. We're part of the AFCON.
At Raja, the possibilities of you thinking 1 year, 2 years, 3 years down the line, I think it's more difficult. More important is what can you achieve this week, how can we get the maximum of our players this week, and how can we win football matches. That's the most important thing.
A club like Raja, we're always competing for every title, and of course very important for us to get back in the Champions League. That's number one, and we've had a good transfer window so far. It's about signing the right players for the right positions in terms of what we need for the second round. There's a lot of matches, 23 matches in a very short space of time. So that's our preparation, is geared towards being ready for those matches, being ready to start with performances immediately, and of course the results the most important.